Alright, what's up guys? Today's going to be a little different. Today I'm going to be showing you how to build a wedding arbor. It's going to look something like this when we're done. And the supplies we're going to need are 10 2x4s, miter saw, drill, circular saw, Hole Jig, or just a regular pocket hole jig like I have, some 2.5-inch pocket screws, measuring tape, some drop cloth, and some stain if you want to finish it. The first thing that I'm going to do is cut my 2x4s to length so we can just start drilling our holes and putting it together. And for this we're going to need 14 sections of 31-inch outside 18-degree miter cuts at each end, and then 4 pieces at 19 and 13/16 with 18-degree at one end and square on the other, and then 18 center supports, which are just straight cuts on each end at 20 inches. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is do an 18-degree cut on one end of this 2x4. Okay, I'm going to measure 31 inches. So I'm going to flip it over. Measure 31. Mark it. Okay, now I just need 13 more of these. I have my first one done. All I'm going to do is lay it on the 2x4 this way, making sure that the blade is, I don't have to change that. Arc it and cut it. Okay, that's all 14 of those. Alright, the next piece I'm doing is the 4 legs. They're 19 and 13/16 at the long end. This will have an 18-degree, and then this over here will be straight. So, there we go. So, 3 more of these. Alright, I have the first one done. 3 more. That's the 4 legs cut. Alright, the last cut list we're going to do is the center supports, and there's 18 of those at 20 inches, each end square. $17 more to go. That's all 18 center support. Okay, for this next step, we need to drill pocket holes in order to attach all of these. So I have my pocket hole jig set at 1.5 inches. I'm going to use my clamp. Going to make sure that this is not going to be too close to the edge. Clamp it down. Okay, that's one. We'll move it over a little bit. Okay, here I have 2 pocket holes going this way. Now to do the rest of them. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of these pocket holes off camera. I think you probably have the idea by now. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is put one side together. So I have 7 of these side pieces with the pocket holes drilled and 2 of the leg pieces. So I'm just going to set it all out. Okay, I've got it all laid out here. I have some Type On Original, an impact, and some 2.5 inch pockets, and we're just going to start attaching these. I am not going to glue this piece in the top middle because that's how I'm going to take it apart, but every other joint will be glued. Alright, that's one side glued and screwed. I'm going to go around and clean up the glue and get ready for the second side. Alright, I have one section cut, screwed, and the glue is drying right now. I have 7 more of these and then 2 more legs. I'm going to go ahead and put these together, and so we'll have our 2 outside sections done. Alright, I have my second one laid out. I'm going to do the same thing, glue all the joints except for the top one, and we'll be good to go after that. So, here we go. Okay, now the two outer sections are done. We can work on the middle braces that are going to go in between. Okay, now that these are drying, I'm going to go ahead and mark the sections where the center supports are going to be. So from here and connecting. So for down here, I'm going to go about 5 3/4. Put a little mark. I'm going to put it on my square. And I'm going to put an X on the side so I know the support should be on that side. And then for this, I'm going to do about 7 3/4 from each end. So here, and then 7 3/4 from here. Again, I'm going to use my shirt edge. And put a little X. Okay, so these two long ones are each going to have 2 supports, and this is going to have 1 support for the legs. I'm going to go ahead and mark the rest, and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, as you can see, I've marked all along these. I've marked the edges as well, so no matter what I choose for the top, it'll be good to go. So just showing you all the way around, and then another one on the leg. Alright, I have both sides glued up now. I've cut and put pocket holes in all of these center supports, so I'm going to go ahead and put these down on one side here. Okay, I've put all the supports on, so now I just have to lay this one on top of it and screw it down. Now I have the top piece on, I'm going to go ahead and screw it down and see what we got. I'm going to start from the middle and work my way out each way, just trying to line up everything as good as I can. Sure, it's probably hard for you guys to see. It's pretty big in my garage, bigger than I thought it was going to be, but There it is. We just have a few steps left. Okay, one of the last things that I'm gonna do is, before I finish it, is I'm gonna lay this 2x4. It's decently straight enough for what we need. We're gonna go to the inside corner on each side. I'm gonna make a mark, and then we'll come back and cut that, and that will make the feet flat and make it sit right. There's my line. Probably gonna make a huge mess doing this, but let's see. Not the best, but a little bit of sanding and it'll work for the ground. Here it is. It's pretty much completely finished. I'm just gonna sand it a little, put some plugs in it, and stain it. Alright guys, I just wanted to end off the video and show you guys what it looked like finished. I've sanded it, I filled all the holes with dowels, all the pocket holes, glued them in, sanded it all down, and then this is like a colonial maple or something. So I didn't show it. You can finish it how you like, but this is how I did it, and I think it turned out pretty nice. So thanks for watching, guys.